Well, that was a lot of fun, Fruit by the Foot shenanigans, but it's time to move on to less tasty things.
You mean the Mickey Mouse ears? Thank you! Fly, my flying onion friend! Fly! And,
How the heck?
the boulder is confused!
It's like, should I go this way, or should I go that way?
That's not quite what I meant,
I'm
but...
going to take a quote from One Punch Man, but have the boulder say it in regards to him fighting Toph.
Go.
Who is this lost sassy child? The boulder is confused. Who is this lost sassy child?
Hold up, hold up, hold up. Let's try some blasters. Oh, I got the cannon, I got that, I got... This thing looks pretty cool.
Flora Blaster.
Flower Power Cannon Hour! It's difficult to hit aerial enemies with ground attacks. Okay, so now you'll get to see a cannon.
For the record, which Spectro do we have? This guy, maybe?
Yeah, he does ranged attacks, but the same element as them, and you can't make him use his regular attack. Or make her use her regular attack.
Go.
Their Spectrobes technically don't have genders, but there are certain Spectrobes that I think of as more feminine than others.
So it's a Digimon thing.
Pretty much, except... Well, I need to see what some of these fossil blocks are. They're probably just minerals, so they'll probably do some appointing, but... Let's excavate them I was almost going to say evacuate them. Oh no, you're on a nose Spectrum, kind of technically.
Bombs! Bombs!
Bombs, bombs everywhere, a bomb, 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 a bomb shaped like your mom. Wait, what?
Blow up all the corners!
Huh. No blowing up corners. Except I did. Oh, it'll get over it. Whoops.
You just lasered the fossil. Laser.
Whoops.
All I want are fossils and laser beams on their heads.
Is that too much to ask?
I love it in the third movie because his son becomes evil and it's like, Dad, I got you a present. And he's like, are those sharks with lasers on their heads? I'm so happy.
Oh, if someone hasn't already drawn it, somebody needs to draw a Sharpedo with lasers on it. This was a fossil that I was actually just given. Discard the other Zappy gun.
Use your Zappy gun to stop them.
What are you? You're probably a mineral, aren't you? You're gonna disappoint me. You're a mineral. I know it. I know it. Yup. You're.
Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
It is done. It is done. Have I awakened you? I don't think I've awakened you. Excuse me.
Pleasant music to the ears and not screaming. Isn't that a lot simpler than the second game?
So, what do you think?
It's, is that supposed to be like a tube, like a life preserver tube thing? With an anchor on it?
Yes. That's pretty much what it is. It's a flying life preserver, too.
It looks like some type of... You know, I was gonna say, it looks like some type of ridiculous design they would go with for a Pokemon in a later generation, and then I realized, this generation, we actually got an anchor Pokemon with, like, a steering wheel attached to it. Kill it! It's dead.
Yay! It's dead! Yeah, probably. Also a mineral. I haven't been doing as much off-screen stuff as I would like because reasons that may or may not involve staying up binge-watching stuff on the internet.
Boom! It's all gone.
Zappy. Awaken the zappiness!
Dun, 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 dun. And the Spectrobes like, yeah, that's good enough. I'm awake now.
Already awakened one of these. Conformed. Spectrobes origins. They make your origins come true. Wait, what?
That doesn't make any sense. Inception Hill. Wow.
Obligatory music cue.
Inception, ruining movie trailers for the rest of our lives. Wow. There's something coming. Wow. It's in the sky. Wow. It's like, thanks, Inception. Thank you for ruining movie trailers for the rest of our lives. Thanks for that.
You know, what if someone made a dubstep remix to the Inception trailer music?
That's a thing, alright.
Defeat the Crow! Oh wait, these are ground property? Mark?
Yeah.
Quickly switch to Spiken.
Got it. I have arrived! Take that, and that!
You can't block cannon blasts! Trollopede! Oh, wait. Press minus real quick.
Do it!
Okay, and now you can join back. Oh my gosh, he's doing the thing that those enemies from Skyward Sword do.
Here I come! I'm coming! Chosen one!
I shot him to death. The literal tail end of Spiken's combo actually involves him flicking his tail around, which can hit multiple enemies, by the way.
Cinematic.
Haha, piece of cake. Am I good or am I good? Roland, didn't you hear a word Camtoga said? Aw, cut me some slack. I'm just playing around. I know Camtoga was right about the whole partner thing, and I really appreciate him saying we have what it takes. Huh? Will the real Roland please step forward? Or did Camtoga's advice actually sink in? Seriously, Gina, I realize that if I believe in my partner and those around me, they will believe in me too. It all comes down to trust. If you have it, you'll never be alone. That's what separates us from the Crawl. I mean, did you see how the High Crawl were all bickering and fighting in the last game about who was going to be the best? Like no one ever was?
Yeah.
We're united by trust. They're just mindless tools of destruction. Like Ratchet and Clank weapons. Yeah, I think I know what you're getting at. And I think I like it. And the new you! Now let's make it through those ice ruins. I know we can do this. Find a shard.
Okay. I think I revealed that one.
Yes, you did.
That's about.
Oh, reveal it. Oh, okay. Now switch back to this electric dragon guy. Use your Zappy Dragon to stop them! Hold on, I need to switch up weapons. I wish they made this go a little bit faster. Which... Ooh, the Zap Lance! Use your Zappy Lance to stop them! Use your Data Ego Raptor reference to stop them!
Battle cleared!
I really like the way this ice looks.
Yeah.
It's actually very impressive, especially for a Wii game. It's like they were... What's that word that begins with a T and ends in an I-ing?
Yeah, trying!
Yeah, that word. That word that some third-party developers didn't know how to do on the Wii, and even less knew how to do with the Wii U. This wall painting must have something to do with the 5 elemental properties that the Spectrobes can have. Excuse me. I think you're right. Let's see. Yup. From left to right, there's plant, fire, water, earth, sky. By your elements combined, I am Captain Spectrobes. Captain Spectrobes.
He's a hero.
Gonna take the crawl down to 0? That makes 5. And I bet these I bet these property symbols have to do with figuring out these ruins. They better memorize them. Already did. Let's give Zaza some more screen time. Boing, 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 boing. Time for obligatory space elevators. Why in every science fiction?
As long as they're not obligatory moving line. No wait, I saw some moving lines there.
Oh, this game's full of them.
They're everywhere. To make it look futuristic. Honestly, I think it looks just fine without them. They're everywhere. The true enemies in this game. Moving light lines!
Zappy Lance! Ooh, got him. Rollin is actually useful in combat! Well, the way they did this setup, you better dang well be. Otherwise, it's like, who would want to play as him? You got an itch on my nose. I missed you, Rumblechuck. Where did you go? No, the Rumblechuck's like, I never went anywhere. I'm over here. You broken thing don't deserve to talk. Pick it up. See, I just really like it. Ow. I need a water spectrum to get through that. Actually, hold on a second. Put that back down, bro. Yeah, I do appreciate how he actually bends over correctly to lift things with his knees.
Yeah.
You know, whenever I see an obligatory space elevator sequence, I expect it to go into, like, a Metroid Prime thing showing the elevator going up with the character from different angles. Or have to listen to obligatory radio status like Mass Effect elevators. Give me a pointer. Thank you. Search team. You know what? Let's... Ah. I'm a little too close. Ah. Okay, so now we got our little... I guess if he wasn't anchored down, he would just float away. He's the floating Spectrobe of air. He swims through the air with the greatest of ease. Wait,
that thing looks funny.
Come on, dude, I got a real weight problem.
Wow, just a couple of Spectrobes. Nothing weird.
You keep going back to that shot.
Loading, 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 loading.
Yeah. Give me a weapon.
It's like loading, working, working, working. This Wii U is working, it's working, it's working.
It's gonna keep on working. Wait, what? Rega Sword! I've been looking for this Spectrobe everywhere and I can't find him. Got a new weapon, I can't wait to try it out. Shapod.
Did I just beat the Spectro to it?
Maybe. Pick it up, pick it up.
Pick it up, pick it up.
Wait, he animates while carrying this thing.
It looks like he's on the moon for some reason.
I almost wish we had a Markiplier-esque face cam so they could see what you were doing.
And down it goes.
Will you stop.
I will when it stops.
Doing. Like, seriously, what is with this animation? Oh, whoops.
This is not only the biggest abuser of moving light lines in any video game I've ever seen, but also the biggest abuser in anything I've ever seen.
Of moving light lines.
Everywhere. This whole game is infested with moving light lines.
Yeah, the other games didn't have this much of it.
It's like, it's not that bad of an effect, but when you have them everywhere, you kind of get sick of them. Like, what if they save that for the final area? You'd walk in, it's like, whoa, moving light lines. But the whole game is moving light lines.
Go.
Get ready to... You control this.
Fruit by the foot, expert mission. Fruit by the foot, super secret mission.
What's with the surfer music during these?
Fruit by the foot. There's like 2 paths. Which one should I take?
I don't know. I seriously don't have these memorized,
Fruit
so...
by the foot, expert mission. Fruit by the foot. Just going in circles, I guess. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just going on instinct!
Well, it's a good thing you're playing as a sky Spectrobe, then. You are essentially the electric Spectrobes of this game.
Yeah, there's a lot of different paths here.
Well, you gotta figure your way out through the maze. And find a switch.
Oh, a dead end. I think I finally found a dead end.
Go to the left. Don't trust a word I say. I'm going off of just as much instinct as you are. I think you're trying to reach this point on the map.
Oh. Well, that makes things a bit simpler. We just have to turn left to the next possible point.
Well, I think you got to where you're supposed to go. Yeah, go to the... See, that right there? That's not the red thing, the switch on the ground. You're supposed to hit that switch. It'll open a path for me.
There you go.
Listen to the rumble, Chuckness.
The power of fruit by the foot cannot be underestimated.
The power of fruit by the foot compels you!
I like how I move a billion times faster when I'm running after you. Hey, fruit by the foot? No, we don't have any more. It's constantly growing out of me.
I like the way this little guy looks.
You know, there's no animals like that exist like that, right? Where like stuff that grows off them is edible. Like sheep, there's the wool that we like turn into clothes and stuff, but there's no like animals that like have stuff that grow on them that you can just pull off and eat.
Well, it's kind of funny that the Spectrobe that's like that is a sheep.
Yeah.
Bah.
How about a cotton candy? I don't know, it's like, would you really want to eat stuff growing off of an animal that's probably walking around in crap on the farm? Probably not.
Mega Rice Ball. Maybe I should read some of
What
these.
time is it? Oh, we're 22 minutes in.
Oh, wow.
May I read them next time?
Next time!
Next time, we'll read stuff!
But anyways, before we do that, subscribe button, playlist of this game, playlist of Mark's game, some random crap I decided to put, and there's some cards right over here for subjective stuff that we had constantly popping up annoying you, and you probably clicked on this video already for it. Bye!
Bye!
Good boy.
Good boy.